Hello there, friends, fam, and followers. Today we are doing a little new segment based on the questions that we've been posting on social media and the questions that you've shared and asked with us for this lovely gentleman here, my boss, Jas Oberoi. So let's get right into it.
Am I your boss?
Are you not?
Oh, you know, I never thought about I'm your boss because the way you sometimes replies to me, I don't feel like I'm your boss. I feel like I'm working for you. Anyways, but yeah, let's come to the point.
So let's start. How do you find a mentor?
Okay, that's a question which is not asked from the right person because I don't have a mentor in real estate till date. And I don't feel like from the very beginning. Usually, and it's my personal opinion, I feel like you need a mentor if you wanted an accountability. And I was self-motivated enough not to be accountable to anybody but to myself. And again, I'm not the right person to answer. If you ask my opinion, if you're self-motivated enough, you don't need a mentor to make you accountable. And as far as learning the things, there's so many things free of information available online on YouTube, Google. In 2021, everything is free available on Google. So do yourself a favor. If you are tight on the budget, don't spend thousands of dollars on the mentorship. Go online, find useful information, and you can learn it on your own. I hope that answers it.
What would you say to the people who are looking towards you to be their mentor?
Oh, I'm not going to be. Don't look up to me, guys. Don't look up to me. I'm a completely different person than I come across on social media, so don't look at me. It's not very easy to work with me. If I'm going to be your mentor, I will make your life miserable. You can ask my team. I make them every single bit of that accountable, and every day I want it more than the last time they did it. So I'm not one of the best mentors. And if somebody was a mentor like me, of myself, I would have quit in a day. Because I'm too much demanding. That's all I am.
It's a good thing Jas doesn't work for Jas. Let's just leave it at that.
True.
Okay. Next question. What is the best advice that you have for someone new in the business?
Advice for someone new in the business is definitely hustling. Keep doing it until the things start working for you, because problem here is most of the time we start something as a new, charged up a day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 10 days, months. And after that, if things are not working in your favor, you quit. The best character is judged by a person when things are not working in your favor and you still keep moving forward. I give you my example. In the beginning of my career, when I got my real estate license, I used to make 50 calls every day. And I'm not making it up, guys. Literally 50 calls minimum every day. People used to hang up on me. They were giving me circles around. They were not answering my phones. I was literally chasing them. But all I was looking for, one client who can listen to me and who can do business with me. And I was consistent with that. And after less than a month, I come across with a person who listened to me and he started working with me and I closed the deal. So answer to the new people is there's no shortcuts. You have to hustle and you have to work really hard. Whichever field it is, even if it is real estate or any other business, yeah, there's no shortcuts. That's pretty much it. Somebody's ringing my phone. Anyways.
The job never stops.
Yes.
Jas Oberoi. Okay. Our next question is, how do you think the housing market will change with the upcoming election, and who do you think is going to help the most?
I have to be honest, right?
Yes.
I feel like none. No government can do it right now. With the policies they have it, I don't see. I know every time they make promises, and I'm not a fan of any party here. I'm not supporting any party. I'm not biased to anyone. But I feel like whichever government comes in, nothing is going to change as far as the housing market. It may slow down for a couple of years, but again, you will see from the past also when they brought the foreigner tax, market slowed down in 2016 for a year or so, and look where we are now. They brought it first 15%, then they brought it 20%. Nothing changed. I don't see for 2 years ban is going to change much of the things, because it's not about the foreigners only. There's so much of a demand from the local people, the immigrants, the new immigrants are coming. There's so much of supply and demand issue. A person who is in this business, they can relate to this. Is a simple thing is a supply and demand. It's not nothing. It's no rocket science. And do you think government doesn't know this? Everybody knows it. It's just how much serious about that they are. And to be honest, they are not, guys, you have to understand, in BC especially, what is the any other source of business income we have it other than real estate?
Real estate is one of our primary
Yeah.
ones.
Look at the COVID. Real estate was one of the essential services. They didn't close it because the economy relies on the construction, the developments and going around. You think government is serious to stop that? No. If it stops, everything is going to collapse. The economy is going to collapse on its own. Look at the PTT, the property transfer tax the government collects it. Billions of dollars every year. If they're going to slow down the real estate, how are they going to recover the money they have spent it so much over the COVID? So let's be realistic. Don't keep your hopes too high from the governments. In my personal opinion, I could be wrong after a couple of years, but I don't see any of those policies going to change anything. It's just a gimmick. They're giving you something to vote for them. That's pretty much, I feel like.
What are your thoughts on the possibility of banning foreign buyers? You touched a little bit on that just now.
Yeah, again, I don't see much of the difference is going to happen. It could slow down for a bit, but remember, after 2 years when they're going to open up the ban, the floodgates are going to be open again. Those foreigners are going to buying it.
Anybody who is
and
waiting.
If they're serious, why don't they stop it forever then? Just make up a simple policy. Why are they giving this 2 years, 3 years, 4 years line? Why? Just keep it. If you're really serious, you want it to go to the core of the bottom of the problem. If you feel like foreigners are the problem, just completely take them off. So again, it's just politics happening. They wanted to give you something so that they can take the votes on it. I'm trying to be honest. And sometimes in the honesty, you have to be blunt. A lot of people may not like this, but it's true. And I feel like at least nothing is going to change here until the supply and demand changes. And supply and demand will only change when the city process is going to be faster. As a developer, if you put up an application on a development for a single family lots, townhome, from the raw land, forget about the construction side, up to the building permit, it takes about 3 years. So that much time a developer has to wait before he can start digging the construction, and the construction itself will take another couple of years. So 5 years from now, when the whole building is going to be getting ready, that's a problem for the supply. Today, the supply, every year the supply of the town, let's say the houses is 100. By the 5th year, it's going to be 500, but developers only providing 100. So they're already shortfall of 400 homes. That's the simple math. And again, it's no rocket science. Do you think government doesn't know it? They know it, but they are not serious about it. That's pretty much I can say, because the economy relies on real estate. You know what, Claudia, is funny when people talk about, oh, real estate is going so high, everything is going so high. And I have come across with those people who say that. But the funny thing is, when you knock on their door and say, your house is now worth $2 million, you purchased it for $200,000, no questions asked. Give me the money. How quickly they contradict their statements. Then they're not going to complain about the real estate is going up. They're giving the realtors the bad name in the industry. We are the ones who is bringing the inflation up. You think if we realtors have that much power, I would be working here and answering these questions? I would have been already a billionaire if I could control the real estate market.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. We are not the controller of the market. We are kind of a matchmaker of the buyer and the seller. That's all, the middle person.
That's a great way to phrase it. We're the matchmaker. We're the Cupid. It's like Tinder, but for real estate. Like, oh
not Tinder. Not Tinder. Okay, sorry, she's taking it to the different level.
Okay,
I'm not. I didn't say that.
That's the
Come on, Claudia. You could have been. You could have given a better.
We're the matchmaker.
Better
Tinder
example.
Is a matchmaker. It's a modern
Tinder is not a matchmaker.
App. Yes, it is. You swipe left and right.
Okay, for record, I have never used a Tinder, so I don't know much details about it. But I know it's not like a Facebook. So that much I know.
He doesn't know Tinder. He only knows Inder.
Yes, I know only Inder veins. And a lot of other Inders, but no Tinder. Okay, no. Let's move on.
Okay,
let's change the topic.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so what do you think about rent-to-own programs? And then if you could expand on that and explain a little bit more on that.
Rent-to-own?
Yes.
Oh, it's the best program if somebody's offering that. But the problem here is the houses are selling so fast. Why would, as an owner, I would even give the opportunity to the tenants to rent it to own? Usually these programs runs when the market is slowed down, the properties are not selling, and then they're giving the incentives to the buyers or to the tenants to do it. It's no brainer. It's a great place. If somebody is giving that opportunity, tenants should grab it. That's it. But unfortunately, I haven't seen it anything around Surrey area where people are giving the opportunity as a landlord to rent to own. So yeah, it's a great program, but I don't see any opportunities are around there. to take it.
Would you be happy? Would you be really excited if it came up?
Yes, why not? Because it's not my property. Why would I be upset?
You're like, I don't give a shit.
Yes. Let's move on to the next question.
Okay, next question. How can someone tell if a property is a grow-up house, and why are grow-up properties for below market value?
Okay. One of our team members, Amneet, has done a video also for about 10 minutes to explain it in the complete explanation what are the things in grow up. But here is a brief, again, I will tell you in a brief part of that is how to find a grow up property. The best part is to go to the city, talk to them, call them, email them, and they will be able to tell you right away whether it's a grow up property or not. And one more tip here is a lot of people get confused when they see on the realtor's remarks or the public information that is being remediated. It doesn't matter. Majority of the people get confused. Remediated means the grow up is gone. No, it's not going to go from the title unless the house is demolished. So don't get into that trap. Okay, remediated means the grow up is gone. It's going to be still there unless the house is demolished. All right, I hope that's answered the question. Yeah, go to city, check from the city. They will let you know pretty soon.
And go on our channel on YouTube or Instagram.
Or call, yeah.
Go watch that video Amneet came out with.
Yes.
We worked really hard on it. Just watch it. You'll know everything you need to know.
About the grow up.
And if you're serious about investing in something, call this one.
100%. I agree with her.
All right.
Let's go to another question.
Moving on.
Yes.
What do you say is better, condo or townhouse?
Okay. It depends on how much money you have it as a down payment. If you can afford, I'm a big fan of a land because it's not making anymore. So the lands are not getting made anymore. Buy a land if you can. But if you cannot, buy a townhome. But if you cannot buy a townhome, buy a condo. Something is always better than nothing. It doesn't mean the condos are not going to be appreciating it. Everything's appreciated, but how it works especially in BC, Surrey around area is land is going to give you the most appreciation, then the townhomes and then the condos. So if you literally going to compare it between condo and the townhome, I would say townhome. But again, if you cannot afford it, at least buy condo. That's what my says.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Okay.
Jas, our next question is, how long have you been a realtor for?
Okay. I got my real estate license in 2016, so this is my 5th year into real estate. So far, so good. I'm loving it. This business has given me the opportunity to fulfill all my dreams I could even dream of. So no complaints. If you wanted to become a realtor, get a license, get into this. You will not regret.
I mean, there's some complaints, like literally what just happened.
Sorry guys, I have to take this call. It's really urgent. Hey Craig.
Hey Jas, how are you?
Good.
We do not have a deal.
Oh, what happened? That's a part of the business.
Yeah.
So it's a part of the business. That's not a complaint. I would say that. I still have the buyers with me. I'll always look into the positive side. So me and Claudia, what she's talking about, I just lost a deal I was working for. It was close to a 5 million deal. I wrote a cash offer on it and it didn't work. I was working for this for last 1 week and it didn't work. But the positive side of this is I still have a buyer with me. So if this property didn't work for me, I'll find something else for them. So that's what it is. It's the
part of the business.
Part of the business. Mm-hmm. Some wins, some loses. It's fine as long as, because you can't every day is not a Sunday, right? It's a saying like every day is not fun. Everything is not going to go in your way.
I've never heard of this saying.
You mean my English is better than yours? What the fuck, Claudia? Are you serious?
Shut the fuck up.
Being an immigrant, my English is better than the person whose first language is English. I'm so proud of myself.
Well, because of the fact that I've never heard of this before, maybe it's not that popular of a saying. Maybe it's not that popular.
Maybe your vocabulary is not that good.
I mean, I know all those individual words strung together.
All right, okay. I get it. Let's move on.
We're going to fight outside. We're going to go fisticuffs.
Yes.
Or I'm going to be fired.
No.
Anyways.
Kind of, yes. She can. Yeah. If you're going to cross the line, then. If you say yes, Jas, you win, then you're not getting fired.
Yes, Jas. Jas Oberoi is correct, always.
Thank you, Claudia.
Never doubt Jas Oberoi. 100% right.
Always.
Every given scenario. If Jas Oberoi walked into the office and shot me, I would say thank you.
For being so kind. You're right, Claudia?
I just think I'm really funny. Thank you. Anyways, our next question.
Yes.
So, Okay, this is a good question. Does a condo square footage include the deck and the patio in this outdoor space?
Great question, guys. Not most of the developments, some developments sell their condos or townhomes with the square footage counting the outdoor area. Also, outdoor area means decks, patios, and balconies. But when you're going to be reselling it in BC, this real estate is going to be selling basis on the livable square footage, not the outdoor square footage. So keep that in mind when you're buying those places, the pre-sales. Always look into what is a livable square footage, not the whole square footage of the unit. And developer, how they sell it is they're going to be saying, for example, the condo is 1,000 square feet. But if you look at the floor plan, they will break it down. 150 is the balcony and 850 is the living bill. So go for 850. Because when you're going to be reselling, your turn is going to resell it. It will be sold on the basis of 850, not 1,000 square feet. So that's what it is. I hope I answered this question. Yeah, not taking it. Let's move to the next one. What happened, Claudia?
I know, it's just nothing. I feel like this entire shoot, you've had like 5 calls already.
That's fine. This is part of the business. If it doesn't ring,
that's the problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. Not ringing the problem. It should keep ringing.
Okay. So
next one.
Our next one. How are maintenance fees determined?
Of the strata properties, it's the maintenance fee. There's not one set pattern, or you can say that's a rule of the thumb how the maintenance is. A lot of things are going to be considered into it. So, for example, if it is a condo strata property, it's going to be basis on the common cost of the area plus the building envelope maintenance. So, what the most of the strata does is they start collecting the contingency fund for the down the road repairs, for the building envelope, outdoor landscaping, any major cost, so that tomorrow when the day comes to do the major renovation, they don't go to the owner and have to ask for the big chunk of the money. So that's how the maintenance fees is counted basis on the square footage of the unit. Going to be, let's say if it is the whole expense is about, the budget is about $100,000, they're going to be dividing into per square foot. And whosoever is according to the square footage, they will multiply that and come to the strata fees. So that's pretty much, I hope I answered it. If that satisfies.
Read your strata documents.
Always.
Have your realtor read your strata documents.
Yes.
He should know. They should know better.
That's true. Yes.
I'll
Always.
work with Jas Oberoi.
100%, I agree with her. Okay, Claudia, what's the next question? Bring it on.
I love this question.
Let's do it. Is it? What it is?
Who is your favorite team member?
Who's my favorite team member? None of them. And all of them. I say that the best team member is the person who's sitting next to me, always. And right now, Claudia is sitting next to me, so she's my favorite. That's it? What, Claudia?
No, hold on. Watch me leave. And I want to see if he gives a different answer.
Matty. I already gave it.
No. Okay, go ahead.
It's Matty. Oh, yeah, Matty, you are my favorite.
What's up?
You're welcome, Matty. Keep working hard.
What's up?
I love your working attitude. Can she come now? Claudia, we are done. We are shooting, okay? We are on a timeline. We cannot take the whole day. Come on,
Talk
let's
about
finish.
how much he hates me now?
No, you were the face. Paris, we are still shooting, bro. Hold on to your patience, okay?
20 takes or what?
Yes, please.
You were making fun of me for my
This is the
takes.
camera on rolling. We're taking it. We're serious.
Anyways.
Yes, anyways. Come to the next question. Let's do it.
What upgrades do you need when you are selling your house?
Great question. I would suggest to any sellers who are thinking to upgrade, don't go overboard. Don't go too much into thinking of doing the whole complete renovation of the house. That's not going to be the best strategy.
What if it's like really ugly?
Doesn't matter. You make it in a smart way how to do it. See, most of the things, the most important thing would be a paint. Nowadays, the trend is get it something brighter. If you need to update the kitchens, just be smart, like a person to invest your money in a way which can be more visually going to be looking nice to the buyers, right? Rather than completely remodeling the house, because that's going to cost you a lot of money and chances are you may not get the whole return on that. So for example, you wanted to do a kitchen update, just change the kitchen cabinets outer. There is a thing you call it a kitchen cabinetry company. You can come talk to them. They will easily tell you what I mean is you can only change the doors, the panels of it. You don't need to change the whole inside cabinets. If you need to change the kitchen, update the kitchen island. Don't change the whole island. Just get it, instead of laminate, if it is you want the quartz, just change the top counter of it. So these are the smart things you have to do it, okay? You want to remove the carpets. Most of the new homes nowadays, they don't have the trend of carpets on the main floor, especially in the living room and the family room. Get remove of the carpet and put up a hardwood flooring, laminate flooring rather than tiles, because the installation of the tiles is expensive than the laminate flooring would be.
And carpet is gross.
Yes, to some extent, yes, I agree. But you can remove the carpet and get that laminate or hardwood flooring. So that's why you have to be smart. When you're trying to do a nice curve, don't need to remodel the whole landscaping. Just get a little bit of grass trim, nice curve, pressure wash would do the job. Or do yourself a favor, call me, I'll take care of everything.
Well, I mean, he said what I was gonna say, but yeah, call him.
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Yes.
Do it. Anyways.
Let's do the next one.
Okay. We're wrapping it up. This comes from, this was a direct message actually from someone following us, and he said, "Hi, I'm about to get my license, and I was wondering if you would like to take new agents on the team." And hold on, I'm gonna answer this. No. No, he would not like to take new agents. He hates all the agents already on our team. He hates everybody he works with already. No.
She's lying. She's lying. Yes. I agree. The first part of her is that, yes, I'm not taking any more realtors for now. I have about 5 realtors right now in my team, and they're one too many. Okay. So I don't want it to be having too many realtors here, because my philosophy of the business is I wanted to have a very hard and core relation with my team as a family, as one unit, rather than a big unit of a company. I'm not running a big company here. I'm running a small business, and my goal here is to have 3 people maybe in my team. When I'm talking about team, means only the realtors I'm talking about right now is 3 realtors, but I wanted the top producers. They're hustlers. They work around the clock, just like me. I'm a firm believer of walk the talk. I set up the example for my team that if I can do it, everybody can do it. Okay. So at this point of time, I'm just having it. What the fuck? You're looking at me. I don't do it?
No, it's just funny to me because literally, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes ago, you were like, "Oh, if I was working for somebody that was like me for a boss, I would fucking quit." If I cannot work under Jas Oberoi, I would
Because I'm
quit.
too demanding.
Yeah.
I take the person out of their comfort zone every day.
Okay, but
and I push my limits also every day. Okay, what's best?
Hold on. How are you going to get these 3 top producers, 3 magical top producing realtors?
Yeah.
If they're already top producers, why would they work under you? If you said that if they're like you,
So you mean to say
leave.
you mean to say the realtors who work under the team are the mediocres?
No,
they are
I'm
mediocres.
saying-
They cannot work as a top producers. It's not about that. Tomorrow I look at the other way. If they're going to be top producers, we can partner. They don't need to work under Jas Oberoi Group. We can have a
Fair
new
enough.
group, right? But until they prove their
Fair
worth,
enough.
I'm not going to do my partnership with anybody and everybody. Here.
Okay,
Yeah. If they cannot do the same amount of business I'm doing it, there's no partnership on the table. The day they bring the same value to the business, I'm open to the ideas. Let's open up the new venture.
all right. You see
Right?
the name on the wall? See the name on the wall?
Yeah, we will change it.
We'll change it.
We'll change it.
Yeah, you should change
It doesn't
it.
take too long to change this. Anything can be changed, right? Nothing is
Sell
permanent.
more than him.
Yes, nothing
Do
is
better
permanent.
than this one.
Yeah, do better than me. I'll partner with you. Until then, listen to my bullshit, okay? Because when money talks, bullshit walks.
Thank you very much for tuning in to our little question
Yes.
segment.
Thank you.
For those that don't already know, we do have an exclusive VIP club for exclusive offers.
100%.
Be the first to know our exclusive listings, be in the know about our tips and tricks for investors. The number will be somewhere here.
Yes, you should
Maddie,
memorize
do the
next
thing.
time. You should memorize next
Do
time.
you know the number?
Yes, 778-402-9732.
That's not the number.
778-402-9732.
Say it again.
778 something 9732. Okay, so just subscribe to that. And guys, on a serious note, we do come across with a lot of exclusive properties,
That
and
is
if you wanted to be one of those people who wanted
sold
to be know it, subscribe to that number 778 something 9732. And we will be reaching out to you once we have our next exclusive topic. Claudia, can we just finish this up now? It's way too much. Let's cut it out. Thank you.